Imagine a world where addressing climate change is no longer a top priority. To climate advocates, the idea is probably quite shocking, and it might even raise an eyebrow among those who aren't sure where they stand on the climate debate. Well, that's exactly what's happening in the US state of Florida right now. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has just signed a law that could reshape how the state deals with climate issues. But is there more to the story than the government simply erasing climate policy from the state's law books? Headlines across the nation are buzzing with controversy and backlash, but amidst the noise, are there hidden benefits to the bold move? Let's break it down. Florida's new law, signed by Governor DeSantis, reduces the emphasis on climate change in state policies. Instead, it shifts the focus to immediate environmental concerns like flooding and storm resilience. Critics argue that this is a step back in the fight against climate change, but supporters believe it could lead to more practical and immediate solutions for Floridians. Florida isn't the first place to take such a stance. Other states and countries have also adjusted their priorities in recent years. For example, Texas has focused on improving infrastructure to withstand natural disasters, while Australia has implemented policies aimed at immediate environmental protection due to frequent bushfires. These regions argue that by addressing the urgent needs first, they can build a more resilient foundation to tackle long-term climate challenges. One potential benefit to Florida's new approach is a more streamlined response to natural disasters. With a focus on resilience and adaptation, the state might be better equipped to handle hurricanes and flooding, which are immediate threats to Florida residents. This could mean faster recovery times and less economic damage in the short term. While opinions are divided on how to approach climate change, particularly in the Sunshine State, some believe that prioritizing immediate environmental concerns can lead to innovative solutions that can benefit long-term climate goals. So let's look deeper into the specifics of the law. The new legislation changes the language in various state policies, removing terms like climate change and global warming. Instead, it emphasizes terms like natural hazards and resilience. This shift reflects a broader trend seen in some political circles to address environmental issues in a way that sidesteps the contentious debate over climate science. But we hope that you don't sidestep this opportunity to subscribe to this channel. By becoming a subscriber, you're helping us to grow our platform as well as improve what we do here. Also, check out our Patreon page. There you can make a financial contribution that will help us plan and deliver more content like this, as well as gain access to the tools, resources, and clean tech and e-mobility related events so that we can bring you even more great content. And as always, we simply appreciate it. The law also mandates updates to building codes and infrastructure planning to better prepare for hurricanes and flooding. Proponents argue that this will make communities safer and better able to withstand immediate weather threats. But what are the potential downsides? Critics are concerned that downplaying climate change could hinder long-term efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate global warming. They warn that without a strong emphasis on climate action, Florida might face more severe consequences in the future. Environmental activists have been vocal in their opposition to the new law, staging protests and calling for more comprehensive climate policies. They argue that tackling climate change head-on is crucial for protecting both the environment and the state economy in the long run. Adding to the controversy, in July 2023, Governor DeSantis vetoed a bill that would have added electric vehicles to state and local government fleets. This move has raised some eyebrows as it seems to contradict efforts to promote cleaner energy alternatives. The vetoed bill aimed to increase the adoption of EVs within state and local government operations, which proponents argued would reduce carbon emissions and promote sustainable transportation. DeSantis, however, argued that the bill would impose unnecessary costs on Florida taxpayers and that the focus should remain more on immediate infrastructure needs. So, what does all this mean for the future of climate policy in Florida and perhaps elsewhere? Florida's new direction raises critical questions about balancing immediate needs with long-term goals. It's a debate that will undoubtedly shape the future of environmental policy, not just in the Sunshine State, but across the country and perhaps the world. As we watch how Florida navigates these changes, it's important to consider the broader implications. Will this lead to a shift in how other states and countries approach climate action? Or will it serve as a cautionary tale of the risks of deprioritizing long-term environmental strategies? As always, thanks for watching this video. And for more content like this from the definitive source for clean energy, sustainability, and e-mobility, make sure that you like and that you're subscribed to cleanearth.io.